Hello, I'm presenting my first ever presentation into regarding the Databricks. It was like a introduction of the Databricks. Here we starting the introduction of Databricks. Let's Databricks introduction is here to start over the my first ever presentation. The main topic and agenda of this presentation is only the introduction of how the system is and how it look likes and how it works. And we start here our first ever notebook and basic knowledge about the Apache Spark, PySpark, and Databricks, and preparing the system by signing in, logging, and starting the system. And then the third point is creating the cluster for join the notebook to run over there. And the fourth point is to look on the notebook, how the notebook look like in the Databricks platform. So Apache Spark, a little bit knowledge for the Apache Spark, PySpark, and the Databricks, what they are and what we are doing here. And here is a little bit knowledge. So Apache Spark is a distributed framework which is processed for the large data sets and which is used in machine learning uh, for datasets to produce the effective learning from the datasets and to take out the insights. And PySpark is the API of Apache Spark, which is used by the Python developers to work on the large data and give the great insights about there. And their syntax are quite similar to Python syntax and the libraries. Here the another is the not the least the Databricks point where it is a platform which manage the participant and offers the notebooks and much more things like data engineering sequels on the platform to work over the data engineers as well as machine learning on the platform. So this is a very great platform to work over the data scientists as well as data engineers as well as analysts on the one platform. So this is the overview of the Apache Spark, PySpark, and the Databricks. We have to know the more point, which is not much bigger, just a smaller thing that the Apache is the main part of the data processing, where PySpark interact as a interface for the Spark, and the Databricks is a like a platform which used by Spark and provide the functions and collaboration for the managements. Together they form to powerful ecosystem for handling the big data challenges and work on the large data sets to get the insights and overcome over the challenges that are faced by the companies. By using these platforms, we can see that the large number of data can be sorted out by using the technologies by more larger companies which contain the most data can be eased out over using this platform like Databricks. So here we prepare the system of Databricks. So nothing much do to do. So only the login page. You have to just sign in to the Databricks page with your ID and just go ahead to log in into the first page of the Databricks. So the very first page of looking is like single platform which I show into the next slide. So for while opening the page of the platform Databricks, so the first ever thing is the creating the cluster, the main important thing over there. So here is over the left side of the screen, you can see the compute option over there, where you can see the clicking we see the screen that now showing there is no compute, so we have to create the compute by clicking the create compute option, and on creating it, then it will require some accessibilities. So we have to assess some accessibilities, like we have to assess while the assess mode is a single user or the multi-user, or we can change the name of the cluster. We have to set out the runtime version of clusters, which is showing into this part of the performance. Databricks runtime versions, we have to select the version which are compatible for our platform. Then just create compute, select the create compute, and our cluster will be created and into the screen. Just create compute option will be selected, and then the cluster is created into the platform. So it will show like that. Yes, your cluster is created in the platform and it's now active and ready to use into the platform. You can see that it's active by in the it will show like green signal, and it will show the UI interface, the data storage, memory, and it works over the notebooks into the platform. So the next part is we have to go to see the notebooks, how it look like. So here we go, the first look on the notebook. In this platform, how the notebook look alike. Let's see, have a look. Yeah. So here we go. From the file, we create a new notebook, giving the option. By creating, we gain the new page of the notebook, which is look like that. And it is quite similar to the Jupyter notebook. We can even the Python developers or Python programmer who worked in the Python language can easily see the similarities between the Jupyter notebooks and this platform notebook. It's quite similar by the some added functions of the PySpark language is added into this notebook. And the other thing is that we are using some more things into this platform. We are containing the SQL, Scala, R programming languages into the platform so that it is more compatible to look over the data into the platform. So this is the first look of the notebook into the Databricks platform. So here we go. This is the last impact of the introduction. So we here at the last we created the cluster into the platform, and see how it we created and worked together. And thank you so much for hearing me and seeing my presentation. The more information regarding this platform, regarding working on notebooks, how it will work, how the elements, how the data will work on there, how we can see the visualizations, can be considered in the next presentations, in the coming presentations. Thank you so much for hearing me.